Welcome to another special video on Formula Fan Deluxe channel. Where we going today? Well, we'll have to find out. It's called, well, it's a surprise. Surprise now. We're just waiting this train to depart, and then voila. It's gonna be a great day. Followed by later on of the surprise, we're gonna see Hollywood Bowl. Yeah, Hollywood Bowl with Mario Kart. Pendulum Show. Swing Far Pendulum. Alright. We're gonna play five rounds in different characters and tracks. Plus, Cruise and Blast is also here. And it's called maybe Superbike's free. But first things first, let's think about the surprise. Okay, I'm gonna tell you about the surprise. First things first. Okay, now, this has got a big tour. They have it for years. And they got a real live statue made of steam railway. A Hogwarts Express. You know what I'm talking about? That's right. It's the Warner Brothers Studio Tour, the making of Harry Potter. Alright. And this train's getting there to Watford Junction. Alright. And I'm in the train now. We're gonna get Watford Junction no time at all. Hey, and it's gonna be an awesome show, an awesome video for my channel. So, let's get this special video started. Here we go. Look, Avani is wanna race with us. You wanna race, Avani? Well then, I guess you win. Enjoy. Go to the trip to Birmingham New Street or Manchester or Blackpool. He's so fast. We all so fast. You wanna race? Let's get him. Lights out, away we go. It's a great start from London. This Northwestern Railway. He's pulling up. He's gaining. They side by side. They wheel to wheel. And chuckle. Woo. And Avanti's getting more speed. Here we go. And Avanti wins. Great job, Avani. Okay, let's see this one go. Gotta go fast. Look! Gotta go fast! Woo! Okay, here we go! Whoa, that's a brand new Avani train! And that is a West Midlands Railway known as Cadbury World Train.
See that we are joined by none other than the professor that we all love to hate. And that is Dolores Umbridge, played by Imelda Staunton, dressed in her iconic pink suit here. Now, her own power and influence during her time here in Hogwarts. Now behind me and Dolores Umbridge is the mighty swinging pendulum, which made its debut in Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. Now this was made by our special effects team, led by special effects supervisor John Richardson. Now the way this pendulum works is that it's a recreation of the scene where Fred and George Weasley burst into the Great Hall in their broomsticks and caused an array of colourful chaos and mischief throughout the whole thing, causing a bunch of fireworks to go off and go crazy all across this room. Now, that's what this will involve. Now, before we get started, this effect does include some of the following: flashing lights, water-based smoke effects, some loud and sudden noises, and you might want to turn around for this one, everyone. And now for the grand finale. Now, wasn't that amazing? I think we should give a round of applause for the amazing special effects scene that put that all together. Now that was basically how they shot that whole scene, by using the power of special effects, with the exception of the firework dragon. Now remember how that dragon chases Dolores Umbridge out of the castle? Well, that was done by the visual effects.
Ascolti! Oh, adesso andiamo!
Maybe somebody can come to Hogwarts in possession of abilities so formidable that you feel confident enough to not pay attention.
No way!
I mean, what would I get if I added powdered oozle acid to an infusion of wormwood? You don't know? Well, let's try again. Where, Mr. Guardia Levi Osa, I ask you to find me a beaver? And what is the difference between Montessori and Mr. With that foolish wand waving or silly incantations in this class. As such, I don't expect many of you to appreciate the subtle science and exact art of this potion making. However,
the actors in our mind, we obviously then take away and replace them with a CG translator.
Oh my god!
What did you say your name was again? I didn't. Well, whereabouts are you heading? The Leaky Cauldron. That's in London. You hear that, Owen? The Leaky Cauldron. That's in London. The Leaky Cauldron. Hey, you have the pea soup? Make sure you eat it before you eat you. One and three quarters. Yes! Hey guys, why the long faces?
Hey, well, in 3, 2, 1. And there we go, we have our wonderful letter fire.
How many teacups is this? A ton of teacups. Unbelievable. Harry, Hermione, and Ron. Harry, tea party.
once again to the making of Harry Potter. My name is Tom, and for a Magical Mystery feature, we are here in our Defence Against the Dark Arts classroom to be film. We of course get to see Professor Lockhart take over this room, and he enters very dramatically, doesn't he? Like this. Just like that. Now, when it comes to filming these films, we do plan a lot of things, and not all of them are what you see in the film. So for this entrance, dramatic as it is, we had a different version of it written down, where we actually thought that it would be very cool if Lockhart entered the room through that portrait right there of him painting himself. Something, for reasons unknown, they never did. But we went with what was equally dramatic, his entrance just at the top of the pulpit here, at the top of the staircase. And Lockhart himself, we did lots of things to make him very, very dramatic and scene-stealing. For example, he's in a different costume for every single scene he is in. All of these are actually based as well on sort of 1920s Hollywood stars, so he looks like he's drawing all the attention in. But the main thing about Lockhart is, of course, that he's a fake. So, we wanted to show you that. We actually gave Kenneth Branagh clippings for his hair, fake hair. We even gave him some fake teeth as well. So his award-winning smile is not his at all. Now, in this lesson, of course, in the mischief part, we are introduced to the Cornish pixies. Now, the director of the Chamber Secrets, Chris Columbus, had a very big... It is, of course, Gremlins. Good. You know your stuff, you know your stuff. So he wanted to make sure that they were very similar to the Gremlins, but a little bit more mischievous, very quick and more magical. Now, when it comes to the pixies, when we film this scene, there aren't any pixies in this when we're filming. They're not real, they're CGI. Sorry to break it to you. But the way we designed them, we would actually start off in our art department. They would have concept art of their pixies, which you'll be able to see here for Magical Mischief today in our art department. You can check those out. And then they make a model that is called a maquette. Then they scan that model into the computer, and that's where the visual effects team take over and add those in post. They get attached to Emma's hair, and then we put each bit, and then more progression, we make a lot of pixels doing it. And then with Neville, even more interestingly, we really did voice them up with, oh, this one is voice them. However, the pixels on the lips and very started.
I cannot deny that fresh meat really wanders so willingly into our midst.
No wonder they're big. How comes they're big ones? Why are they so big?
Willingly into our midst. Goodbye, friend of Hagrid.
Oh, What is that? What is that?
Who is it? Hagrid? Is that you? I think not. I cannot deny them fresh meat when it wanders so willingly into our midst. Goodbye.
Whoa, my God. Oh, wow. Hogwarts Express. No. I call you James, that's Red Splendid Engine. Look, Aquam James, the Red Splendid Engine.
Dark. Why is it dark?
Oh, it's hot in here. It's hot in here. No, it's not. Dementors.
What's a dementor?
Same thing.
That needs a dementor.
They're
Literally
completely-
not. Oh look. Oh look, that's
Harry Potter. Hey, there's some. Oh, there's. Okay, I'm sorry. I need. Harry. It's a gummy bear or something. It's a gummy worm. Hello. Hi. You food. I'm not going to. Sorry, that was good.
It's fine, it's fine, it's fine.
And this allowed us to shoot quite freely without sort of any kind of would work with what we provided. So all the pieces we had, they would scan and digitize, and they were able to then place back into the shot to create pieces which were expanding. We had this idea that it would be a bit like popcorn and dangerous and like it was erratic. One of the complications was the interaction. So the actor was going to have to touch and climb on the treasure, and we need to understand where he is physically in space. So we go through a process of rotoscoping his physical performance with a computer version of himself. We can then have the treasure interact with him, so it can actually collide with him and bounce off him. We can make it look like his foot is standing on top of the treasure and that he's actually being lifted and elevated by the treasure.
It was very much a combination of live action and visual effects.
Hello everyone, welcome to Warner Brothers Studio Tour London, the making of Harry Potter during our magical mystery feature. My name is Mo and I welcome you here to Diagon Alley, one of the most iconic sets in the Harry Potter films. Now as you can see, this is the Harry Potter the Half-Blood Prince variation of Diagon Alley. Now we know this for two different reasons. Number one, of course, I'm standing in front of the Weasley shot that was first seen in the sixth film, and of course, just the way that this whole act. You can see they did it just like it was in the actual film. But obviously, right now we do have the original, well, at least some original products that we use as part of the Weasley merchandise within the shop. So the actors who play the Weasley twins said that you can spend days and days and days within the actual set and still not see everything. What is this supposed to do?
Yes.
It's in the name. You know. So if I read to you the rest, it says it's the constipation sensation